Joined here with Steve Bateman after Hemel Hempstead Town's 2-1 victory over Bath City. Steve, how do we begin to even break down a game like that?
Yeah, difficult really, but obviously delighted for everyone. They've worked their socks off on the pitch, on the back of, I think, the management and the coaching staff working our socks off all week. You know, we've freshened things up a little bit with a couple of new additions, and Lee has worked 24 hours a day, 7 days this week on making that happen. And to come to, you know, one of the traditional old grounds, Bath City, well established conference level side, and come away having outworked them is just great result, and the lads totally deserved it by the end of play.
You say outworked in there as well. Is that what you think was the difference today? Maybe we worked a little bit harder than them, or did quality show through as well? Yeah, listen, we played a lot. We said at half time we created plenty of chances. We were asking questions of them, but you know, you've got to underpin that with hard work. We at half time were sitting 1-1, having clawed our way back, having been given a disappointing goal away. But you know, we showed the character. We come back. And I think by the end of the game, you look at the winning goal. It's a great ball that's asked questions of from Kyler J, who I thought was immense in midfield today. And you know, Reggie's got on the end of it, profited. You know, a little bit of confusion between the goalkeeper and centre half, and he's capitalised on it. And that's probably the first thing so far this season that you could say is a slight fortune. That, you know, anything could have happened with that ball, could have been cut out. But you know, we played some good stuff, but you know, the work rate. You look at little Steve Duke McKenna. I mean, he's run his socks off today. He's barely. We're almost giving him auction downstairs at the minute, but he's, you know, it's great. You know, there's nothing wrong with the character and attitude of these lads, and you know, I'm really delighted for them today. How important is it now that when we're going 1-0 down, we're replying quickly rather than conceding again quickly? Because that was sort of almost a staple of the sort of early games in our season.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a worry for us, you know, when we've been totally in games and then we've switched off, been punished, and worse than that, you know, one goal has quickly been a mad 10 minutes, and we're 2 and we're 3 down from nowhere. But you know, again, you know, we've shown character to come back. That's important. You know, we've not questioned that with the lads. We can see that in them. We can see that they're working hard. But yeah, to come back into it so early, you know, gone in level at half time, and we were only talking about that's the minimum that we leave, you know, Twerton Park with today. And you know, if we can be as good creative as we were and take one of those chances, you know, it can be better than that, and that's what we've managed to do. But the character in abundance in this group, you know, and for what is essentially a young group, you know, there's not a huge amount of experience in there at the moment. You know, they've shown they can hold their own.
And finally, how do we go on to build from a result like this? Because it really is sort of a statement victory today.
Yeah, I mean, we've got an easy game Tuesday, haven't we? Dartford at home. Crikey, what were they, top of the league before today? I think they've been beaten today. But listen, they're all tough games. We've got to show that we can compete with anybody and everybody in this division, and that's the aim for Tuesday. You know, there'll be a measure of what has been the early season pace setter within the league, and you know, we've got to match them and show the same work ethic as a minimum. And you know, the good thing now is that you're seeing from individual players what they can contribute going forward and create and take chances. You know, the thing we've got to keep in mind is, you know, we've been fragile defensively, but crikey, there is so much work going on behind the scenes, and you know, it's good to see that these boys are taking the messages on board and executing what we've asked. And you know, you can't ask for more than that. So another 3 points on Tuesday would be great, and we follow that with another home game on Saturday with Welling, I think. So you know, good opportunity. I mean, I think we're mid-table now. It's dizzy heights, isn't it? But yeah, we look forward to it.